Daily Download. We're joined by Mike Yanni, who's on location this morning shopping for tech at London Drugs. Mike?
A lot of people. A couple of weeks ago, it was Fiat Chrysler that was getting some heat over a hack that let some hackers take control over the Jeep Cherokees. Well, another alarming discovery, one that lets hackers take control over thousands of different types of vehicles. So researchers at the University of California have found a way to wirelessly hack thousands of vehicles by exploiting the onboard diagnostics ports. So the key isn't the port itself, it's the new devices insurance companies are hooking up to the ports, rather, to monitor your speed and your driving patterns of drivers in exchange for cheaper insurance rates. So ideally, it sounds cool, but apparently they are hackable. So researchers are able to hack into the device and activate the windshield wipers or disengage the brakes in a 2013 model Corvette. All they had to do was send a simple text message to the vehicle. Now, the company who makes this specific dongle that was hacked has issued a security patch. However, there are a lot of companies out there that make these dongles, and those ones, as far as we know, are still hackable. So definitely be more on this story, I think, in the next coming weeks. Travelers, they may soon get the ultimate travel gadget. There is a new suitcase that just went into production that a lot of people are chatting about right now. Take a look at it. This is actually really neat. I like the concept of this. This is called Blue Smart. So it's a suitcase unlike anything I've ever seen before. It connects to your smartphone and allows you to track its location through Bluetooth. Now, the feature alone, that is pretty cool, but there's more. The suitcase has a built-in charger for smartphones and tablets. It has a built-in scale, so you know how much your suitcase weighs before you even head to the airport, so no surprises with extra fees. And if you get too far from your suitcase, it automatically locks so no one can get access inside. Now, the Blue Smart suitcase will also track your travels, letting you know how many miles you have under your belt, which airports you visited, and things like that. Pretty cool stuff. The suitcase is going to retail for $349 US for the carry-on version, and they are expected to hit stores and start shipping just in time for those holiday trips right before Christmas. So in a couple of weeks, back to school is, it's looming upon us. That's why we're at London Drugs this morning checking out back to school gadgets. And of course, smartphones, they play a big part in back to school. They are the ultimate tool right now when it comes to back to school gadgets. But do you have to spend a lot of money on a smartphone? We thought we'd take a look at the Moto G smartphone in the Rapid Review. So Motorola's latest device, it's a simple smartphone. Looks a little bit deceiving though. There's a lot of bang for your buck here. So it's packed with a quad-core processor. The phone is surprisingly powerful, as is the battery. There's enough juice in this to carry you throughout the day, which is an important feature for students because they want that good battery life. Another biggie for the campus life is the camera. 13 megapixel camera built in, and that's probably enough quality for any teenager out there. The phone is surprisingly durable, and the best part is it's also waterproof, so it's perfect if you are carrying around with you. You don't have to worry about your water bottles or anything like that leaking on it. It'll survive all that. One thing I will say is the Moto G could use a little bit more memory, and the camera is not ideal when it comes to low light conditions. It could be better in that department, but when you consider the price, we're looking at $200 with no contract whatsoever. That makes the Moto G probably one of the best Android phones on the market this fall, especially when it comes back to school. And with that, your download is now complete.